Hello everyone and welcome to my coaster builder tutorial in Planet Coaster 2. Today I'm going to show you how to use the piece by piece coaster builder in the game and create a nice looking roller coaster. Let's start and create a nice roller coaster. To showcase it to you, I will go for the Wave Coaster, which is a launch coaster by Valet and Nidwalden. So first of all, we are going to place down the station, and then we already have the different options available. There are different tabs in the game. So first you have the utilities to place down different track types. For example, for the launch track piece, you can set the target speed, acceleration rate, choose whether to have track supports or the optional catwalk or not to have this. Then you have some loop options, which are just some prefabbed pieces from Frontier, which you can add to your coaster, and you have the opportunity to scale it into the right size before placing it down. There's also an option to make it a little different in case of the direction they are going into, but yeah, you will find it out when trying to place it. Then there are some rolls available as well. Those are mostly with inversions, and we have then the tab with the non-inverted pieces available as well. To switch between these on PC, you can just use your mouse wheel, because you will then jump into the next tab, which is quite nice because hitting those little arrows is maybe a little difficult sometimes. Then you have the station tabs to make a longer station. For your coaster, I will make it a little longer in that case. And you also have these settings to make settings like the angle snap to make it easier for you to build. Edit the coaster track colors, activate or deactivate the auto tunnel function if you hit the terrain. Then finally there is the testing tab, where you can start the test for while building, that you can always see how it goes with your coaster car. To make sure that your banking will be a little more smooth and look more realistic, you can set the banking offset, which will help because the track will bend a little more outwards to have a nice transformation into the banked track piece. You can set this length of a track piece by using this little button. You can set the height with this one, adjust the banking and the curve with these two ones. This coaster isn't too realistic because I just want to showcase how the builder works, and there is a little tip if you want to make a custom inversion. Now I want to create a custom corkscrew element. That's why I am activating the angle snap to 15 degrees and going back into the track building pieces, and I will go into 90 degrees banking up into 45 degrees because we need to go up, and also going with a curve into 45 degrees. The next piece will be lowered to 0 again, that it's not going to be too high. I will keep the 45 degrees that we have a nice 90 degree curve, but the banking needs to be adjusted to 180 degrees, that we have this nice entrance into the corkscrew. After that we have to go 45 degrees curve into the other direction and lower the B piece 45 degrees and adjust the banking to 270 degrees. And for the last piece, we go back to 0 degrees with the height, 0 degrees with the banking, and the 45 degrees stay the same. Now we just created a nice custom corkscrew, which already looks pretty nice just in seconds. Before we go into the smoothing options of the coaster builder, I will finish the layout. For some people, it is really helpful to already prepare the brake section at the coaster station. So for this, you just have to go into edit mode, then you can select the coaster station, and then you have the opportunity to add a track piece behind the station. I will make the station again a little shorter, that we have space for the final brake run. For this, I will select the block section and raise it up a little bit, because I want a little perfect. Let's go with 8 meters, and then we are just going back with the regular track piece and try to connect it up with the pre-built section. There is always an autocomplete option here, or if you want to autocomplete completely, just click on the button up here. I can confirm this. This looks a little weird, but we will smooth that out immediately. To smooth the whole track, you select 2 pieces and then go into the smoothing tool. You can define how strong you want it to be smoothed. I go with strength of 4. Then I will select the smooth direction, because it moves automatically forwards or backwards, or you can just smooth this piece. I select forwards because I want to smooth all the coaster track behind those 2 elements. You can also adjust the smooth type, if it's just the turn or curve, the height only, the banking only, or smooth everything. After this, I just click on smooth to selected, and we will now going through the different elements and smooth it all out. It is really easy, and it doesn't change too much to your layout, but will it make nice and smooth. After we reach the end, I can go back and select backwards and do it again into the different direction, which will make it even smoother. Let's have a look if the train makes it through the whole track. Perfect. If you want to adjust anything in your layout, you can just click in the edit mode and adjust some parts of your layout by clicking and changing things. For example, I want to add some more banking in here to make it a little more intense, and then go and select those 2 things. And for example, I want smooth direction none, but I want to smooth the banking. Then I also want to adjust the height a little bit, that it is not that rough. If you want to further customize your coaster, there is a new option in Planet Coaster 2, which is the Coaster Train Editor. You click on the station, go to Customize and select Attach Scenery. This will close down your ride and you have the opportunity to add scenery elements to your coaster. For example, I want to add some aquatic elements onto this coaster, so I will just go on here and select the advanced move tool. You can always see the highlighted element on a coaster where it will be added. You can absolutely add every non-grid piece to the coaster train, and you also have the opportunity to scale them and place them individually onto the train. There is also an opportunity to set the symmetry. So for example, if I click on mirrored, it will be added on both sides. Now I want to add some lights. That's why I type light in here. And then we use these little light bars, which can be added here. So let's turn them around into a 90-degree angle and place them here. You can already see that they are on both sides. Again, lower it a little bit, and of course I want to scale it down as well because it looks too big. Then we want to have a little more natural look for the lighting. And here we want to apply the twinning. As soon as I click on twinning, this will be added to every single train part of this coaster train. Let's try it out in the dark, and yes, there is the nice glowing light effect. So if we start the coaster test now, we will see how it immediately will move with the lights attached to the coaster train. This looks really super cool. That was the tutorial for the basic coaster building in Planet Coaster 2. I hope you enjoyed this video. I thank you for watching and keep enjoying the game. Thank you for watching. See you next time.